On today's episode
of this crappy camper.
Jeez, oh man.
Alright, so if you guys were with us last week, you saw that we had an unexpected turn of events in our RV renovation. And we found a whole lot of water damage to the point where on this slide I could put my finger right through the wall. Also last week we showed you how to get all the decorative capping off your slide. So today we're going to figure out how to get this slide out the wall and replace the flooring that's rotted out and the sidewalls that are rotted out, rebuild the slide and put it back in. Alright, so we have the slide cable system that has cables that pull the slide in and out. So what we're going to do is put the slide about halfway in and out, take off any of the stoppers that you have on there. We're going to loosen up every cable to where there's slack in them so that we can take the mounting brackets off the slide on the inside and the outside. We're just going to let those hang so that we can then push the slide out. Now, once you've got a decent amount of slack in your cables, you can pull out this little rubber stop and slide the cable out. Put your rubber stop back in so you don't lose it. That's just to prevent your cable from actually sliding out while you're traveling. Or you can leave it in there and just take these off and let the whole bracket dangle on your cable. Important thing to note, once these brackets are all off, there's nothing preventing your slide from falling out the wall. So make sure you have a way to catch the slide on the other side set up before you take these off. So these outer edges of your slide are actually decorative caps that are mitered together with these corner caps on top of them. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut all this silicone along these with a razor knife and remove these corner caps, and then there's screws underneath that we're going to take off to pull this out, and then we can build a platform to slide the slide.
Terribly rotted.
Yep, sure is. It's still wet. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is pull all the screws out of our... These 3-inch screws actually go up into the wall bottom joists, and that's actually what holds the floor into your slide. Now that that's done, I'm going to get the slide out some more so we can take the screws off this corner bead on the outside bottom corner that goes along the outside of the slide. Alright, so what we're going to do is measure from the ground to the bottom of our slide. We get 75 inches. So what we're going to do is build our platform 76 inches so that it lifts the slide up and out, so all the weight isn't on the floor. Make sure you measure the back and the front, because remember, your ground isn't going to be level. So that's our finished height is going to be 75 inches. And we're going to have the legs of this platform going way out this way so that the whole thing doesn't want to tip over sideways. Alright, so we've got our outside structure set up to catch the slide as it comes out. We've built ourselves a box. 2 rails coming across. Braced up nice and sturdy because you don't want it tipping over on you. Got 2 pieces of conduit. We're going to push it over onto the conduit and then slide it down these rails. Our buddy Sean and Marie and their kids, the Ryans from Yellowstone, last season came over to help us, and looks like Sean's feeling ambitious and just pushing it out himself. All right, send it.
It's out.
She's out. Oh, better than I thought. Just keep this close to the camper and then lay it down on this platform so we can unscrew the bottom, because of course it's screwed into the wall from underneath. Oh, shoot! Got it.
Can you hold that, JD?
Yeah, I got it. I can't get any more, so
That's about all we got.
Don't go any higher than that, JD.
I'm gonna slide the bottom in.
If you can. My ladder's in the way.
Shit. His ladder's in the way.
It's gotta go back towards your dad. And we're down.
All right. couldn't tell if my fingers were to the wood. I was trying to like see where the wood was and trying to guide it down.
All right, so now we've got the slide laid down on that structure that we built outside, so now we can get to the floor nice and easy. So the Ryans are going to stay and give us a hand today. We're going to take this floor off. I mean, you can see how nice and sturdy that is. Stick your finger right through the bottom of it. So we're going to rebuild this, put the floor back on, stand it up, put the sides back on, and slide it back in, hopefully all in one day, because we've still got to do the other side yet. Oh wow, that's cool. Wow, fantastic. We're going to stick it in that one. It's fucking great. I'm going to put another piece of 1/4 inch on top of this to make it thicker. All right, now that we got the new floor in, we can unscrew the edge of the walls, pop this off, then we're gonna use the wall as a template for the new stuff, put that back in, and we're gonna make sure it's sealed up a lot better than it was from the factory. Ta-da!
Now, what year is this?
18.
Right, well that's what we were doing. You guys turn it down to the wood, isn't it?
This is perfect.
I know.
This is better than they did in the factory.
I'm sure that I don't know at all.
Look, it's even staying together. Take that, Keystone. Luxury brand my ass.
It's already twice as thick. Yep.
I got my side out.
We gotta go back. Put your feet there. That's it. That's good.
If it ships, if it fits, it ships.
There goes the window.
Yeah, we did say leave it there. They just kept holding it.
Okay, what's that?
All right, so the windows are a clamshell window, which means that the outside is held in by the inside with screws. So the original seal on it is just a rubber compression seal. So what we're going to do before we reinstall these is put a generous helping of silicone all the way around it, push it in from the outside, then put the clamshell on the inside, screw it all together so that the silicone can set nice and tight. We're going to do that for both windows. And then it's supposed to rain pretty good tomorrow, so we're going to leave the slide out, and then before we re-insulate it and put everything back together, we're going to see if there's any more leaks in it. Because window free.